Hello, everyone. I'm Angela Lee Duckworth, motivational speaker. When we talk about success, it's tempting to think about test scores, degrees, job titles, or even the size of a paycheck. But real success isn't measured by how high you climb on a ladder that someone else built. It's about how far you push yourself on a path you believe in, one filled with obstacles, setbacks, and countless moments when giving up seems like the easiest option. The people who achieve real success often don't stand out right away. They're not always the fastest, the smartest, or the most talented in the room. What they have, consistently, is something quieter but far more powerful: the willingness to persevere when things are hard, to stay committed when the excitement fades, and to get back up after falling, again and again. Success is not the product of a moment, it's the result of consistent effort over time, and the truth is, real success often doesn't look like what we expected. It's not always glamorous. It can mean showing up every day to work on something that might not pay off for years. It can mean failing in public and still choosing to try again. But that's exactly where strength is built. And here's something we don't talk about enough. Real success requires passion. Not the kind that burns bright for a week and disappears, but the kind that smolders quietly over years. It's the deep belief that what you're working toward matters, even if the world doesn't immediately applaud. So if you're wondering what real success is, don't look for the person with the most trophies. Look for the person who's still working after everyone else has stopped. The one who falls in love with the process, who builds discipline when motivation fades, and who's willing to do the hard things when no one is watching. That's success, not just achieving a goal, but becoming the kind of person who doesn't quit on themselves. In a world that often measures success by wealth, fame, or social standing, it's easy to fall into the trap of believing that these external markers are the ultimate goals. Society frequently holds up glamorous lifestyles, prestigious titles, and material possessions as the benchmarks of success. But when we look deeper beyond appearances, beyond accolades, we find that real success has far more to do with who we are becoming than what we are accumulating. Real success is rooted in personal growth and persistence, not in trophies or applause. Personal growth means committing to continuous learning, improvement, and self-awareness. It's about expanding our abilities, confronting our weaknesses, and pushing beyond our comfort zones. Unlike external achievements, which can be lost or taken away, personal growth is internal and lasting. A person who prioritizes growth over recognition becomes stronger with every challenge, wiser with every failure, and more resilient in the face of uncertainty. Persistence, too, is a key ingredient. Success isn't a straight line. It's often messy, filled with detours, setbacks, and disappointments. What separates those who reach meaningful success from those who give up is not talent, luck, or privilege alone. It's the ability to keep going when things get hard. It's waking up day after day with the determination to move forward, even when progress feels invisible or slow. Persistence means choosing effort over ease, consistency over comfort. The truth is, some of the most successful people, those who have made lasting impacts, were not always the most celebrated at first. They were often the ones who kept showing up, who embraced failure as feedback, and who didn't quit when the path got rough. Their success wasn't defined by applause, but by character. They grew through grit, and they evolved into the kind of people who could handle the weight of their dreams. When success is only about money or status, it becomes fragile. These things can change overnight, but when it's about growth and persistence, it becomes something that no one can take away from you. It becomes a foundation you build within yourself, one that strengthens with time and experience. Ultimately, real success is living a life aligned with your values, pushing your limits, and continuing to grow no matter where you start. It's about being proud not just of what you've done, but of who you've become in the process. It's knowing that you showed up, that you kept trying, and that you never settled for less than your full potential. So rather than asking, "How much have I achieved?" maybe the better question is, "How much have I grown?" Because in the end, real success isn't something you earn once and hang on a wall. It's something you build every day through effort, integrity, and the quiet courage to keep going.